I would get on stage, when I had a microphone in front of me, I would tell a story. Often I would tell a story, excuse me, about Osiris, the guy who got me doing poetry. And again, it was like the stats students with the central limit theorem. When I would go from my kind of bad poetry to telling a story about why I was doing poetry, I saw the impact of storytelling because they were just leaning in at a 45-degree angle, not blinking. You could hear crickets outside. And I kept having these moments where the world just went quiet, and the world would go quiet generally when I was telling a story.
So what makes a powerful story? What are the characteristics that we should look at when we are articulating our own story?
When I met Osiris, I was standing, this is 2005, there was no Google map. I was standing on a street corner around Union Square holding a paper map. I get a tap on my shoulder, I turn around, there's this old black guy, pretty short, this long gray beard, and he's standing there in this overcoat. It's August, he's standing in this overcoat that's about 4 sizes too big, with this big scarf wrapped around his neck. And he says, "Would you like to hear some poetry, young man?" I'm holding my map. I didn't know what to say. I thought I was getting hustled. Okay. And he said, "There are latent semantics embedded deep down inside these rambles. These aren't the ravings of a madman alone in the dark with candles. These are my notes from the underground." And he gave me some poetry. Now, you asked me a question, what makes a story, or what makes a story good? And very simple. If you treat your objective when you're telling a story of quite literally trying to get your audience to see what you're saying, then you're on the right path. Okay, so that digression about Osiris on the street corner, that was a digression, but it was one with intent. Because what did I want you to see? Me on the street corner, holding a map in Union Square, get a tap on my shoulder, turn around, old black guy, short, with a big gray beard, coat 4 sizes too big, wearing a big scarf, doing some poetry. And if you got any mental images when I said that, then I was successful. So storytelling, it doesn't need to be some big journey heroes. You don't need Yoda in it. Most people, when they communicate, if they want to communicate like storytellers, the main intent should be to try to make what you're saying visual to your audience. Again, without abusing the English language, to quite literally get them to see what you're saying. That's the main thing.